If you enjoy the videos, please consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a comment. Thank you. Hi Mary.
Hi.
So today you came for contouring of your face. So I will be doing a full contouring of the face. I will be using a headband of some sort. I will give you a few options that you can have. So we have here this one that you basically have to pull your hat through and then just, put it up to keep the hair away. Or then we have these ones, and I will let you choose which one you prefer. You can also look into the mirror and just match it with the outfit. Which one do you prefer better?
Maybe this one.
Okay, the brown one. Okay, so it's probably the best option. Okay. I'll just use quickly a hairbrush. Great. Now, just removing the hair from the forehead. Great. And I will take a face cream that we will use on the face to sort of moisturize it, and so that the contour slips a little bit better when blending. So I'll just take the face cream. Perfect. And the next time you will come here, you will actually be able to use cosmetic brand that I will be part of.
Okay.
So I'm just moisturizing the face overall. Perfect. Now the nose. So you said that you actually never do contouring on your face. The last time we saw one another. And then you also said that when you came home, your mom said that you look really nice. And so I thought it would be great to sort of show you how you should do the contouring so that you can do it yourself if you ever feel like doing it. So I'll be marking very visibly where each of the contour and blushes and highlights should go on your face. So once the video is edited and uploaded, you can actually watch it and you can actually do the contouring according to it. And the actual great thing is that you will see it on yourself and not anyone else. But I don't know, maybe it will go horribly, so we will see about that. But usually it looks quite good, usually. Except when I work on this side and I do not see that properly. And sometimes the contour right here, the darker one, is not sufficiently blended. So I will, look at that very carefully today because I'm aware of this problem. So.
It smells really good.
Really good. Okay, because to me it does not smell good at all, this brand. It is brand that a Czech that lives in America made, and they made it with the purpose of them having studies done on the efficiency of the creams, because most of the creams do not actually or are not actually absorbed by the skin to the full extent, and they have rates in which it actually really does go through the skin barrier and how it moisturizes it. Because usually it's just like 9 out of 10 recommend, the same as with toothpaste advertisements, but they really made studies on the efficiency of how it works. And they also do not use many essences to make the creams and products smell nicely, because they found that there are only about 6 essences that are really not harmful to the skin at all. Yeah, that's at least what I saw in an interview, so I was like, okay, let's give it a try. So I will just now let it absorb into the skin a little bit, and we will start with this. So I have a Max Factor pen stick, and it's cool copper, and it was made in Germany. Apparently it's written there. So it's the shade 14, and it's basically a makeup, but in a dark shade. So I will be using it for the dark contouring, which means I will use it to sort of highlight or enhance the dark area under your cheekbones, and then also the hairline, the side of the nose, and then the bottom of the jawline. I will be not blending it immediately. I really just want to mark first where the contour will go, and just basically make marks on the face so you can actually see where what should go. Okay, so let's just look at you from the front. Okay, so there should go, so like this. Dark one here, then the dark one right here, and then right here around. Good. And then right here. Okay. Now we will go to the bottom of the jaw, and I will just sort of lift your chin a little bit. And now just again put your head like this and I want to go up to the eyebrows a little bit like this. Perfect. Now I want to take the highlight, and the highlight will go. Let me take. Okay, I'll use my finger. And I will use the highlight under their eyes. It's even a concealer, so okay. So basically it will go like this. Then we will use highlight on the tip of the nose and a little bit here. Then we will use a highlight right here, right there. Then the highlight also goes right above this, right above the cheekbone. Or on the cheekbone basically. Okay. Then also the highlight goes into the middle of the forehead, a little triangle. Okay. Just a little bit, chin as well. Good. Yeah. And then we will take a blush.
Snygg kan jag gärna ta. Jag kan ta på djupt.
And we'll use the blush. It either can go right here, or it can go from here to there, depending on what kind of look you want to have. Do you want to look like a Kardashian, or do you want to look basically what I usually wear?
It depends, maybe.
It's like the very, I don't know how to say, like bold look basically, versus the kind of angelic look that Victoria's Secret models use.
So, what do you think?
Well, I prefer to go this way.
Okay, so we can try it.
Okay. Perfect. So I was using a Essence Baby Got blush. It's a liquid blush. Perfect. And previously I used for the highlight part NYX Professional Makeup Bear With Me Concealer Serum, but it's actually of a really light color. Now just make a shade right here. and there also on the basically upper lip, a little bit above the lip. Should go with the darker contour. To make your lips look a little bit bigger. Not that they would be small though. Okay, so we've got that, and now I will be blending it, and then we will be using makeup over it. It will actually peek through the makeup, okay? So now we will start blending it. So I will start on this side, just a tiny bit more. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So I will not use this one because it actually keeps shedding. So I'll take a different one. It's not exactly for this type of contour, but I'll just use my hands probably. So it's best to just use the hands for the blending. So the highlight just sort of got lost. Perfect. In the dark contour, I use a different brush for the highlight. Perfect. Now on. So under the eyebrow, it will actually make your eyes a little bit higher. Okay. Now on the chin. Okay. Now I'll just move your head to this side. Just blend with the finger. Blend. Yes. Tap, 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 tap. Good. Now we'll take again this dark one. my fingers. This is just the easiest way to blend the dark contour. Okay, I'll just good. Perfect. Now I'll take something a little bit smaller. Now the nose. So normally we would not use that much of the product, but I wanted to, I wanted it to be visible for the demonstration of which area or in which area the contour and the highlight would go. Perfect. Now the light one. Perfect. I'll take a different one for the under eye area. Perfect. Now on the other side. Wonderful. I'll take this one and just do the blush. The blush at the moment seems like very, very tinted. But once we actually apply makeup over the areas that we marked, it will just peek through a little bit and it will look absolutely normal. So now she might look like, I don't know what's in other languages, but we call it marfusha, from a fairy tale that is known to, I think it's Russian. Yeah, it's Russian. And it's always in television because we were occupied by Russia at one point in history. So we have a fairy tale that is played on the TV every year. And it's called, what is it like? We call it mrazik, which is like a man that brings winter, or I don't know. Like Jack Frost, basically. Yeah. But in an older and uglier version. Yeah. It just really reminded me, of that. So I'm so sorry that you look like that.
It's okay.
Oh, I also forgot about one place. And it's, yeah. That would be unfortunate. I also go a little bit up here to make this part sort of sharper as well, so I do not end here, but I also go with the residue up there. Just to make the transition sharper. Also, I don't know if you know it, but if you're taking photos, there is one little trick how to get rid of sort of the double chin. If you have like sort of like this, or like the bump here, you can just put your tongue on the like upper on the roof, and it will just make the jaw like slimmer. So if you're just taking a photo, it's good to know. I think that it was my sister who taught me that. She actually wanted to be a model when she was young. It was her dream. So just to not confirm the rumors that are spreading, me and Mary, we are not related. I have my sister, not at home, but, and she also has a sister. So okay, so if you just now look into the mirror far, far away in a land that has never been known before. Okay, so currently you look like this. It doesn't look good, but you can see the highlighted, the blush area, and also the contour, like really from the distance as well. So now we'll just take makeup and I will blend it, and it should look normal. Okay, so you are of a lighter color than I am, right? Yes, a lot. So I'll just use this one because I usually mix the number 1 and number 2, but you really seem to be the number 1. Yeah. Let's try on you. Yes, that's the perfect shade. So you're the lightest of the lightest. You could play as Snow White if you had darker hair. So now we will just really cover the whole face with a normal makeup, because so far it was just like contour. Just tap, 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 tap. Just applying. I feel like a Bob Ross, but just like, you know, painting on a face, not on a canvas. I actually do love painting on people, like overall. I really do love my back videos and just painting on people the things that I want. It's just that the skin is actually much smoother than a normal canvas. So it just like blends and flows more naturally. I'll just move your face this way, because there is like a shadow coming from the side behind me, so I do not see properly. Just blending and blending and blending and blending. This is my least favorite part of doing makeup, because for the makeup to look natural, it just takes so long. And if you also do not want to sort of like disrupt the skin or like make it irritated, you just have to be really light, because with the brushes and the sort of force, it can become very uncomfortable for the skin. So I'm just really trying to go very lightly. I actually have never tried this method before, to just do the contouring and then using a makeup covering, but I saw it on TikTok so many times that I wanted to sort of try it as well. But I do not usually use it because I just don't need to, you know, see where the contour goes, because I know how to do a makeup on myself already. Yeah. A few last brush strokes on this side. side. Just a tiny bit more. And I like to finish off with my hands, because it just gives the most natural blend to the skin. You also want to go a little bit on the neck as well. Just look at you right here, here around the nostril. Good. And also here and there. Okay. Now that we've got that, I'll just be pressing with my hands on the face, just pressing the makeup and blending it into the pores of the skin. Under the eyes, around the corner, on the upper lid, now the nose. It also seems that you have a little bit dehydrated lips, so I'll just use this. So when I touch it, it's just like very, very dry. So if you want to, you can just do the Okay, so here it's a little bit, yeah. Okay. I'll just make like a circle around the hair area. Okay, now you can look into the mirror in the distance. You can see that the tint in the cheeks still stayed. I'll also give this to you and you can look up close. It's not very obvious now, but there is a little bit, you know, of the darker shade also around the nose, and the tint on the cheek still stayed. Okay.
It looks very good.
Satisfied?
Yeah.
Perfect. So this will be it.
Thank you.
And you can watch it later once it's edited. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Bye. I just wanted to let you know that on my Patreon I do early accesses, then extended versions and also exclusive videos, plus photo shooting releases as well. If you want to join, just go to patreon.com/Kewas ASMR.